Okay, we are on page 96 of the Awakener, bbgoddesschurch@gmail.com, in order to donate to our church. There are two types of energy currently operating within the third dimensional reality. The third is the solid world we see around us. One energy chooses love, peace, and harmony, reaching toward truth, and a greater connection to the source and the light. This energy chooses to blend ego with spirit towards a greater service to others. The other chooses a pattern of limitation that requires keeping control of and power over, generally through the use of fear, through misinformation, keeping people in ignorance of their true nature as spiritual beings. Their objective is to distance you from the source and the light. Simply perceive the type of energy and act intuitively in the divine flow. There can never be an excuse good enough to withdraw unconditional love, no matter what anyone is saying or doing. If you do not make a judgment and remain unloving, you will at some point have to attract the same lesson into your life until you can love unconditionally. If our life runs along positive thinking patterns, we will usually only experience loving energies around us. If we still have any negative patterns present, there is a possibility we will come across the second type of energy. It serves no purpose to deny the existence of the second type of energy, or the fact that some people prefer to work with this energy. At this time on earth, it would be naive not to perceive this energy where it exists. This is a failure to use discernment, and confusion will ensue. However, there is no reason to give this area credibility and power that it does not have. The further one moves away from the source, the heavier one's density becomes, and therefore the ability to experience real love and true power. These levels usually experience conditional love and power over, obtained through the use of fear. They have no real power compared to light, but only what they can make others believe they have. Just as when a light is switched on in a room and the darkness is no more, so in the presence of light, denser energies dissolve into the higher light frequency. The higher your evolution, the more you will experience greater light and connection to the source, to all that is, and to the availability of universal power, bringing wisdom and the ease of responsibility. Incidentally, responsibility is joyful when it comes naturally with evolution, rather than through the mind insisting you should be or must be responsible. Many of those currently incarnated on Earth were also here in the time of Atlantis. Halloween is actually All Hallows Eve, the 31st of October, the night before the continent of Atlantis sank. Ooh. This is why Halloween is represented by ghosts and witches. That's interesting. Let me read that again. Many of those incarnated on Earth were also here in the time of Atlantis. Halloween is actually All Hallows Eve, the 31st of October, the night before the continent of Atlantis sank. These old Atlanteans, great ocean lovers, are making sure that discernment and wisdom are used now on Earth to take full advantage of this wonderful opportunity now to take this planet into full light. They may even seem a little suspicious and entrusting at times, as they check and double-check. These ones are trying to make sure that what happened in Atlantis, through naivety and failure to discern differing energies, does not occur again. You will always need to discern the energies that enter your world. It is up to you to act as a master and not need help every step of the way. Once you are following your inner guidance, it comes naturally and requires no effort whatsoever. If everyone practiced discernment, acting on their own authority, sovereignty, simply accepting whatever resonates as true and discarding the rest, everyone would move more quickly to a state of peace. Negative energies would have no platform from which to disseminate their misinformation. Someone who lives without any confusion around them, being discerning without judging, loving all life, and living in their creation of positive energy, will have inner tranquility Inner tranquility, peace, and joy. This inner peace and light is seen by all. So it's discernment and not judgment. And so if you don't align with an energy, move to another energy. You don't have to judge the energy you don't align with, you just don't prefer it. Senior to the discussion regarding negative energy is the higher truth that we create reality in the now. Your words and actions, when in highest truth and without confusion, will take the divine plan on earth to the most wondrous state of glory ever witnessed in the universe. Okay, well there you go. That's the Awakener for now. Every belief creates reality. What do you believe? Use discernment. Do not ever do anything you don't want to do. Otherwise, you're creating more of that frequency in your reality. God bless you. Have a beautiful day.